We're live.
Also,
What a great first way to say, we're live.
Hey, we're not ultra professional
Welcome back to the Style Dev stream. Not welcome back, you weren't here before.
Well,
You got me and
welcome
Gavin
to the
from
B
Style
team.
Dev in here.
welcome to the fifth preferred casting team. Top five, baby. Let's go.
Welcome to the game that no one's tuning into today, because Dre's also running one alongside this.
Yeah,
I don't
so
know.
we've got three matches.
Yeah, Gat and Fat, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, Ben D's tuning in. He's here. He's LMAO.
Yeah, and Fat on strats.
Yep. Oh, we got ACME versus Supernova. My phone is covering up the names of who's in. A Twin Archer, Calvaric, Bricker, and Crash Zone. I imagine Whoopsie's gonna take that 5th place. Maybe. And what do we got over there? Dot. Can you see those? Can't see them. Dot.
Yeah, so we've got Boydoy, Michael's. I can't remember what his full name is. It's cut
Michael
off.
Steen, dude. Oh, he's an up and comer for sure. Like seriously.
Power YOLO, Dot, and Yeet Kids. So they've definitely got a strong lineup.
Yep.
And ACME is bringing in Bricker, who's obviously a veteran, alongside Whoopsie, Twin Archer, Calvaric, and Crash Zone. So got the three of the ACME are in there, gonna do their thing. Yeah, it should be good. I think these teams are in very equal playing fields. I will also throw out there, so the other two matches that are happening right now, we've got a Ho2 versus FR. That's happening also on the Dash League Network. Mr. V is covering that with USPS and Cali as commentators. And then we have on the DLTV network. Well, that's going to be later on, but right now we've got Phoenix versus TBDI is happening right now. Dre's streaming that on DLTV. So a lot of action, and I think we'll try to, Fathead, maybe how about each of us kind of try to keep track of another game that's happening, like as far as just where they're at, going on. So I'll track with the Phoenix TBDI game if you want to track with the Ho2 FR game.
Cool.
So for those of you in the stream, we're going to try to keep you up to date on all of the action. That way you don't have to miss out on everything. It's going to be a crazy day. Love it.
And I'm not playing in any of it. It feels nice. It feels nice to not have the obligation.
Yeah.
And tomorrow you play, right? Or when is your guys' match against HHI?
Yeah, we play tomorrow afternoon at I believe 4:30.
Yeah.
30
I don't
Eastern.
know if Maverick
Yeah.
told you or not, but he's not going to be playing. So.
Well, he said the same thing to you for your match, so I'm not even sure if I can trust it.
Well, you know, the funny thing is that me and him had a phone call this morning. We were bullshitting, and I said to him, "So are you playing the other match?" He goes, "Oh yeah, I am." I said, "I don't know if I believe you, man. I feel like now you're not gonna be playing it." He goes, "No, I'm not gonna lie. Forgive me. I was just lying to you. I wouldn't lie to them." I was like, "Oh, cool." So yeah, he is gonna be there. So prepare yourself.
I figured you were trolling.
Are you guys on Waterway, or did you get to pick map first and pick Corey like smart people?
They want the flip, so they chose Waterway because they're terrified of playing us on anything else. But we still kicked their ass last time.
They're playing to their strengths, man. That double sniper with Maverick pushing forward with... If they have Dark Ghost Grim and Maverick on their forwards with those two dank snipers, or even Mr. Soap. Oh, God, they're a rough team on Waterway, man. Seriously strong. I feel like these SPNV guys here have been in the shadows. I just, feel like I just don't see them. The Yeet Kid showed up on my Twitch stream the other day, and he subscribed for the 5th month in a row. I was like, dude, you've been subscribed to me for 5 months, you kid? He goes, yep. I was like, why? He's like, I don't know. I said, well, thank you, I guess, but
Hey, Style, real quickly, it looks like there might be some sort of issue where the chat is like getting pulled from both streams or something like that. I'm a little confused.
You're saying our chats? Yeah, it looks like we're getting chats from
FR?
other live streams. I don't understand why or how.
I actually kind of think it's cool to have like this communal thing where everyone can be talking to everyone. By the way, Fathead, Lat just DM'd me to say, "Don't you dare spoil the other games." So we're gonna spoil them so damn hard. Oh my God, I'm gonna lay out every single detail. I'm gonna ruin his day.
Yeah, guys, we're getting comments from what looks like the France versus TBDI
yeah,
match.
Deo is new.
This is wild.
I don't know how to fix it, so we're gonna keep it.
Yeah, why don't I type a comment on our stream and see if it goes to theirs?
See what happens.
Like maybe ours is going to them.
What a wild time we live in.
Maybe Ben wasn't even here that whole time, and I thought he was laughing at us. Maybe he wasn't. He was not even laughing at us. He was laughing over at their shit. Damn it.
All right, let's see what we got here.
Yeah, there's no actual like settings. It's just it's connected.
Yeah.
I mean, what I'm seeing in from the stream is it should be our chat.
Wait, so apparently
OBS.
Apparently for a second they were saying that they could hear me in the other stream.
Well, that makes
there should be no way of that.
That makes no sense, but that's what Rinsler and Liquid said. They said I hear Gatsby.
Maybe in their hearts.
I mean, I am everywhere like that. You know how it be.
What the fuck? How long are these guys gonna sit here and talk? We got another. Well, it started at 75, right? So they got another 3 minutes. Oh wait, it's going up. What am I talking about?
Well, you can just look at the fact that it's 12:08 right now. That might be easier.
Well, what's up with that timer up top though? It says 68:31. How long have they been in this fucker?
It's how long it's been since a map has been.
Everyone was. Gotcha.
Or anything was chosen. So
empty.
They started filtering in.
Map. Do we know what map they're using? Or going
I'm
with first?
gonna check and see what we've got here. Oh, well, it looks like they've selected something already. Looks like Canyon has been selected on the.
All right.
But let me double check the.
I've been trying some things a little bit different. I've been doing this face-off on payloads like initially, versus doing the overhead. What do you guys have your opinion on that? Do you want overhead right out the gate?
I like overhead just because I think it gives you a sense of the pace of the cart in a better way. But
and then you can also see positioning. Yeah, I like to see the positioning of the whole team rather than just one person's angle.
So first map is going to be Canyon, and then they're going to be playing Quarry. So if there's anyone in HHI, just know that these teams are less of cowards than you all are, apparently.
Well, I expect to see Bricker doing his thing, going forward, pushing through, trying to just mess around, laughing, going all the way to the back end, getting shocks. Whoopsie's going to be on cart. I imagine Crash is going to be on cart. I think the three women will be on cart, and Calverick and Bricker are going to try to be their forward advancers. Michael Speen is going to blow you away if you haven't seen him play yet. I think he's going to be the one of the top players on SPNV. He has picked it up quick. I was in a death match with him for the first time ever meeting him just the other day, and he was second place to me. So he's picked it up quick. We've got dot. Let's see, I haven't seen him around very much recently either. Boydoy's always kind of been in the shadows in terms of community relations, but maybe he's got a lot more going on in the SPNV server side of things.
Yeah, Boydo's
pushing
just sort of a quiet person, but he's incredibly talented. He always has been. I feel like
exactly.
I feel like he's kind of underrated in those terms. Look at that, Calvert already pushing pretty deep.
I was just gonna say, it seems like Calvert's already just behind him.
Yep. Ooh, and they're doing a great job. They got the area pretty well cleared out.
Ooh.
Dot's still there. Yeah, it's
I love
so
seeing
far.
those dashes, the dash lines go across from the overhead cam, just to see like the people jumping across each other. Going under shock bridge.
Whoopsie flanking behind through that back tunnel, looking for some kills.
Ooh.
Power predicts and cuts him off. So Dot with a rocket, which I don't know if I've really seen Dot use rockets before. Trying to get that looped around, and that's such a difficult shot to land.
Rockets are definitely a weapon that you have to take some time in training and just really get the hang of how to curve them.
Yep.
I can curve them from the sky down onto the payload, but anything other than that, when you have to like take a sharp left or a sharp right, I hit the wall every single time.
Yep.
It just doesn't work proper for me. I haven't put enough time in.
Well,
See,
it's always
doing exactly. I called
it.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, called it.
It's always difficult too when you have someone like Mr. V that makes it look so easy to use the rockets like that, and then you try it yourself and you're like, oh, this is a serious
Bricker.
Oh.
Going all the way back like that too, it takes enough time that they completely forget that.
Ooh, you got him though.
Like someone might be back there. Ooh.
Right now, 3:56. It's not terrible time, but I think ACME really wants that cart to be further up than it is right now. Ariolo, oh, getting two nice clean kills.
You got double
there.
SMGs or just one?
Yep,
double
SMGs.
You know, I was complaining with Dre saying that I wasn't really a big fan of the SMGs. I could never get them to work proper, and someone said, well, you got to aim for the head. And it's like, you would think like, oh, well, duh. But the thing is that I really wasn't. Like, when I use automatic weapons like that, for some reason my brain tells me to aim for the chest. And it takes a long time to get them if you aim for the chest. But if you aim for the head, they just dead.
Go down pat.
Yeah.
You could get a few kills if you get the headshots. Ariel's doing a great job of suppressing that area right down the main rail.
He's also
still
just shooting
on that
anybody.
same set.
His team, their team, doesn't matter.
I mean, here's the thing: if you put bullets in everybody, then no one's alive. That's just bottom line. Easy solution.
Damn, he's really
Scorched
killing it with
earth.
those right now, though.
Yeah, Poweriola's doing fantastic. 16-5 right now to lead Supernova, lead everyone. And you just see how stalled ACME has been. 2:40 to go, and that card has not moved very much. Man, he is cleaning up.
Oh, there we go.
Finally taken down by Crash Zone. Huge kill, because that was pretty much the entire problem.
Ooh. Whoopsie's got a good little. Oh,
Whoopsie killing
she's got some really good dashing lately, man. Her dashing has been very good.
Ricker coming in with shocks.
Ooh.
Ooh, great kills, but Dot gets him. Just one by the cart right now. It's just Boydoy. If they could get someone on cart, it would have been great. But now you see them spawned back in.
Yeah, it was a decent little push there, a couple feet.
Yeah, they really had a great opportunity. If they could hit it with one or two people right after that clear by Bricker, they would have had a solid 10+ second push, pretty uninterrupted.
Got minute 40 left. I'd say there's about 30 seconds of cart space left with one person on it.
30 seconds?
No, I'd say 10 seconds. I'm saying with one rider, how long do you think that is with one rider right there?
If it was constant, I would say that it's about 10 seconds. But, man,
probably down to about 6 now.
Those seconds are real long at this point on the map.
Yep.
Oh, great rockets there.
You need to get someone behind them, get their eyes off the cart.
Looks like they're about to do a big push.
This is a good chance right here.
Whoopsie's gonna try to get behind here. Ooh,
She got taken out before she could.
They're all down. Every single one of them is down. They're all respawning right now.
That's good. At least they'll be able to, you know,
Yeah,
connect and get back in there as a team again.
Yeah, this is tough though. They're gonna have to do something.
those
Oh
rockets.
my word, those rockets! Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, that was a big boom.
That was very impressive. Yeet, yeah, and Yeet's solid with those rockets. I feel like Voidoy and Yeet are two players that I feel like don't get the respect they necessarily deserve. Yeet Kid has always been just an incredible player.
The play time, I'd say, the amount that they're in pubs, or maybe they're aliased, you know, but the amount that they're seeing out there.
Yeah.
I think we might get stopped before the checkpoint here.
Those rockets out. Every time they get two on there, they had a good push. The rockets, man.
Yep,
that's
and
it.
There it is.
Oh,
wow.
and there it is.
Yeah, and that's what really did ACME in there. They just did not have
quick, scoreboard check.
Power YOLO killing it. Calvrick on top of ACME.
Not 19 and 6, just would not die. It's impressive. But yeah, that ACME's issue was they couldn't track down and take down the heavy weapons there at the end, and they just kept on making the same play, hit the cart with numbers, and it was costing them. Yeet Kid was just raining fire down on top of them.
Yeah, in that last minute, it's really hard to keep your focus on what needs to be taken care of before you get on the cart.
There's a lot of pressure. Yep.
Yeah, and so people tend to just try to jump right on there, but if you don't clear the scene out, you're not going to be on that thing for very long.
Ooh.
So, double shotties from Calvrick.
Yeah, they got shots there in that lob area.
It looks like Calvrick's just preventing people from trying to get behind them.
Yeah, I think that's actually a bad idea.
You know, after the art path, the changes that were made, I think that there's very specifically been priority placed. Oh, Bricker's back there though. I think there's been a priority placed in controlling this area a little bit deeper because there's not a whole lot of coverage for the red team. There's not a lot of coverage for the red team in this opening sequence anymore.
Yep. That rock plays a big factor in that opening area.
That's really it. Like before, you had all those ledges that you could actually like hide behind.
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up. I want the ledges back just as bad as you do, Gatsby.
I can't believe I didn't mention that to Orglum today. Damn it.
Yeah, man, that was such an integral part of this map, and I like almost forgot that they existed until you just had to bring it up and ruin my day.
This is having a great
day. They're pushing it
right now. 36 seconds. They're almost around this corner.
Yeah, they're toasting right now.
I'd say the average to the corner is roughly 2 minutes most of the time. So they're just slightly above average at the moment if they get up to that corner.
You see this movement too. They're like riding the rail back and forth between the cart and the other side, and so they're just like, it's pretty consistent movement, but they're also just like swarming the area. ACME can't get behind them very effectively. So 4 minutes to go. Looking rough right now for ACME, but they can potentially hold this if they're able to use some heavy weapons and just group up and coordinate. Ooh, great kills by Bricker. Bricker's doing the work that he needs to, but there's someone on cart right now.
Payload is moving.
Oh my goodness.
Bricker's not even aware.
Bricker has no idea what's going on.
He's got no idea what's going on, man. Fucking.
They got rockets going though.
Yeah, I was gonna say before when he was on the dash boost that I feel like they may be lacking a little bit of communication in things like this.
Because he was able to take Bricker out there.
If he had known that that dash wasn't available, maybe he would have went to the tunnel and got that one, which might have been available.
Yeah, that payload is just cruising now.
It's still on. He's gonna get it. Oh, it's so close. What is happening? Oh my goodness. It's right there.
Looks like it's about to go in right. It's probably gonna go in right now, it looks like. If they come around the corner with the shock pistol. Boom. Oh.
That was good call though. Rotated. Ooh. It lagged out there for a second.
There
That
it
was
is.
crazy.
And there it is.
Wow.
With 2:42 left on the clock, they did it in half of the allotted time.
Man.
Great job. Well, Dot really picked it up in the offensive push there. He passed power YOLO.
Yeah. I'm just saying, Bricker putting out some of those Maverick vibes with that disruption. He was just constantly charging down that main rail.
Yeah.
But it wasn't synced with what was happening with the rest of the team. If your disruptor is hiding out there while the cart's getting pushed, then it's not doing the job you need it to do, unfortunately.
Yep. So that good sportsmanship across the board, everyone giving each other knucks. How are those other games looking, Gatsby? I didn't check one out yet.
So I think we've elected to not spoil the other games, therefore you can all go and watch the other games later on. So that was the consensus made by the King Tyrant himself.
Okay, well let me just put my guess out to the universe. I think right now I would say that Phoenix, if they're playing Waterway, which I think they are, I think that Phoenix is taking TBDI out right now. They probably got a 2-0 lead on them, or if not, they already won Waterway. And Raptor Ryan and Mega are the ones that are on the top of their leaderboard for that. And then they're going to play Canyon, and I think Phoenix is going to just take the first two matches. I don't think it's going to control point.
Wow, that's a bold prediction.
In regards to Ho2 versus FR, Ho2 is going to do the same. And I love the FR boys, but Ho2 is going to clear them out first two maps, and it's going to be over.
All right, so you're calling clean sweeps.
Ho2 and Phoenix both clean sweep. Yep.
All right. How about this one? What do you think is going to happen here? We got a quarry coming up.
I think this is going to be another. As much as I want ACME to push back, well, they're doing some substitutions though as well. So.
Yeah, we'll see who they bring in here. I'm curious. Wonder if Ares is available. Ares would be a great sub here.
Yeah, and like who dropped out? Is it Twin Archer dropped out?
Twin Archer looks like Twin Archer dropped out. Yeah.
It seems like I think she's had better days, but everybody's had better days, and I think the substitution might help a little bit here. But at the same time, those Supernova boys aren't subbing, and they were clearly running hot right there. So to be able to go into the next map, still running hot, same crew.
Yeah, I think from Supernova's perspective, you let it ride, because that was the whole team performed very, very well on that map. So you just want to see it back.
Pretty small roster too, so they kind of.
They do have a pretty limited roster. Yeah. I'm not sure if it's quite at the level of a D or an ARC, but it's pretty small. Speaking of which, that's going to be the Nightcapper. That'll be a fun game to watch.
By the way, you guys can't see the chat, but Orcolon wrote back and said he's glad you didn't ask him.
Oh, tell Orcolum that I'm calling an emergency meeting to discuss only the ledges. So we're gonna do those other separate meetings. There's gonna be the website meeting, and there's gonna be the server meeting, but there's gonna be a ledges meeting too.
And also an ledges meeting.
Yep, a ledges meeting. Let me know what he says.
He doesn't even need an art pass. Just have them just put blank ass rectangle ledges back where they were before. You know what I mean? Like, just put a ledge up there, man.
Yeah, when they finally allow for custom maps to be built, I'm literally just going to take Canyon as it is now and stick ledges back on it.
See, I don't think the opening section ledge matters to me as much as the just out of the tunnel ledges mattered to me.
Mm-hmm.
That one was so integral to holding that cart before the corner, not at the corner. And yeah, but it also
Matrix here warming up.
It was really a lot easier to stop people from getting checkpoint before, so I do give the benefit of checkpoint is a tiny bit easier now to get to.
Oh my goodness, Orc.
You were unlegible.
I'm unlegible now because of what you did. What you did to me, Orculum.
probably specifically said Gatsby hangs out on those ledges a lot, and I don't really like him, so
I'm pretty sure that's exactly what he
gonna
did.
hit backspace on that ledge here real quick.
Maybe I'm biased, but I'm pretty sure that I've had to change my game the most because of the canyon changes than anyone else. Like pretty much 90% of the spots that I would camp out on with heavy weapons are gone.
Yeah, and now what he's effectively done is back you into literal corners in the maps.
Literal corners. I'm literally standing in corners.
I like it. It's easier to kill you that way.
Gatsby. I never had a moment to say, but your match against who did you just play last week? That was really intense match. Arc. Oh, TMNM. Yeah. Your work with the shocks at the end of Canyon Man, like that was like perfect display of professional shock usage. Like seriously, like that was that was seriously crazy. The way that you made sure that you moved after every push of theirs. You know, you moved position because you knew they were going to be coming for you, and so you switched just a little bit to a different position. Yeah. And the way that you just knew that your teammates were going to be watching the cart, and your job was to not jump on there and die, but just to keep raining those shocks down and smashing them.
Yeah,
that was
insane. Intense, man. It was really intense. TMNM had that cart literally a quarter of a centimeter from payload goal, and so my hands were like pretty much shaking that entire like last sequence. And our comms were bonkers, just like sit on the cart, sit on the cart.
I feel like your ears hearing the rail was almost your indicator of when to shoot those shocks too, because like before they even on the cart, they would be coming on the rail and then they jump, and your shock would shoot right when they jumped, and they would land on your exploding shock.
Yeah, it was the combination. Really I definitely listened to the rails. The other thing is we have Other has played together a lot, so we have good comms.
The calls,
so they'll call when someone's coming in. They'll say 2 main rail, things like that. So that way I know when to start powering up and start splashing the cart.
So do you ever use primary fire with your shocks?
With the shocks? No. Literally never.
I have recently started to. Like anytime I have high ground, I use secondary, the standard. But anytime that I have to move position, I'll stop the charging, unless I know like I'm getting to a position where it's beneficial. But those single shots, if you actually get that down, I mean it's still 2 headshots as a kill, and 4 to the chest is a kill. So
yeah, it's not a bad idea. I might start practicing that a little bit more. I think that most of the time when I'm grabbing shocks, it's to get the high ground, so I have right to begin.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's see who makes that B.
Let's go.
Got Matrix. He's gonna be their dasher. Oh no, never mind. Thought he was gonna go to B.
I'm curious to see how quickly these players are gonna move.
Ooh, they're gonna be coming behind them right now. They're gonna be coming out.
Ooh.
This tunnel makes a huge difference on this map.
Oh my goodness, it's so different now.
Oh, Matrix is gonna hold down their base. Okay, double shotties. He's got one coming up on him from the tunnel.
Ooh. That was a nice 2-dash backwards there. Bam.
Looks like Matrix is on defense only.
Yep, here he comes.
It's interesting. I mean,
good kill.
Oh, wait, he didn't counter it. What happened there? Something lagged out. He tried to counter and it didn't register.
The side-by-side is really hard for my eyes to be completely honest.
What would you like?
You got to keep one in the top cam, because 2 things going on.
So right now it seems like a lot of the pressure is on the A point. So let's maybe put a follow cam on point A right now. Maybe it's a little bit zoomed out just so we can see the action coming in a tad. But yeah, that looks good. There we go.
There you go.
Awesome.
Alright.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it looks great. Ooh. It's interesting to see that they seem to be opting for a defensive approach with someone that's just dedicated to hold the base.
This is a possible button right here. This is a possible point. They just held down B together, as 3 of them held down B at the same time. They're all pushing in. Oh, God.
Wow,
Matrix is holding that down pretty well.
Yeah, props to him.
That double shotty. Chunk.
That sounded a little bit like the.
I feel like B's being more contested here.
Yep.
The chunk that you just did sounded a little bit like Law and Order. I'm not gonna lie.
Chung chung. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, so going back and forth right now. I have a feeling this one's gonna last a while.
I think Supernova's gonna get a point before the 20-minute. As long as they're holding down this B button, waiting for their squad to get together, pushing in at once. I see a point happen sometimes here.
Yeah, so they're holding down B right now. Calvric's moving through tunnel.
Couple people through tunnel.
Behind else, yep. So they're gonna make a coordinated push here. So Bricker's gonna try to take. Oh, he was gonna try to take B there.
Stuck.
And they're C.
Red takes C.
All right, B is where it's contested here.
Good pick there by Bricker. Eats behind though.
Nope, that's his base.
That's their base, yeah.
Yeet's behind. No, he just came out of their spawn. Wait, no.
I mean, he's behind something. He's behind something.
Yeah.
Red takes B.
Goodness.
Ooh, he didn't
This is
go
why I
and
did the face
get
by face.
B. Oh wait, never mind. All right, someone else got it.
Yeah, three at Supernova at B right now, and looks like they're gonna make that coordinated push. Ooh, they got him caught out here.
Oop. Should have probably hung back just a little bit more there for a second.
Oh.
Can we check scores here real quickly, Style? All right, so Crash at 10 and 8, Calvaric at 11 and 8, Matrix at 5 and 2. So he's not getting as much action, but he's got a good KD ratio there for them.
Holding down base,
Blue
yeah.
team scores.
Is that a gold shotty that I see right there?
Yeah, and he's about to get his second one.
Blue takes A.
There it is.
Red takes A.
Ooh, look
Oh,
up, bro!
that did not
No,
last
I was
long.
just like you're looking at your wrist too long. Look up.
Yeah, Power YOLO. If you wanted to know what time it was death o'clock there for you, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Red takes
Dot here.
See, I don't look at my wrist and see people always make fun of me for holding my dash boost or for holding my dash line. You know what I mean? But like, I always know how many dashes I have because I see my chevron on the ground. You know what I mean?
I'm guessing it's possible. I mean, he might have been looking at his dashes. It's also possible that he was looking at the time.
Yeah, but probably the dashes.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Bricker.
almost killed
Go
himself.
how it's done. Yep. Dude, and here's the thing. As a shock user, key to being really good at shocks is
Almost killing yourself.
yeah, you have to live on the edge of life and death.
Mm-hmm. See, right,
So
like
when you
right
do- when
there,
you
I feel
do-
like primary fire would have done great at chunking their health a little bit.
Yeah, I do
Ooh.
feel like a lot of people that rock shocks forget about the primary fire.
I still think that it's
It's a niche
always
thing.
honestly
If you're
wonder-
good at shooting the
Yeah.
secondary and leading them to where they're about to be and not where they are, then yeah, use secondary. But if they're at a distance like that and you don't know where they're going to jump to, then you might as well shoot a couple primaries off and take a little bit of their health down so that if you do get close with your secondary next shot, that you have a better chance of getting the kill.
Ooh, alright, they're getting a countdown right here. Oh, they countered. Nice.
Countered at the other base. Ooh.
Yeah, good
Lot of
work.
dead
Good
bombs.
Job,
work
Crash.
there.
Blue takes C.
I honestly wonder if maybe the developers should consider consider improving the primary fire on the shock pistols just a little bit. And my thought process
Rate
would be
of fire.
I'm actually not sure about rate of fire. I think that having it just be just the tiniest bit faster as far as the speed of the bullet.
Yeah.
Because right now
I can do
it's just
that.
a little bit like I am fine with it being slower, but it's almost too slow, And so when the reality is that almost nobody ever uses the primary fire, you kind of wonder if that should be changed.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like we've got the artist formerly known as Midnight in the chat. I would assume.
So in regards to alt space, I think that's going on right now too.
Yeah.
So last year I spitballed with this idea, but we never ended up going through with it. But I believe this year we're really gonna dive in with the awards, and gonna have
having the awards in alt space.
See, but not just like doing like a one person goes and like just presents what the awards are, but actual have like, you know,
the
up
audience.
next here comes Percent and Makers. They're gonna present the award for best shocker of the season, and then actually legit show like a clip reel of people with shot kills, you know, and then whoever the vote was. I think it'll be a really fun time for everyone to get drunk and, you know, hang out.
Yeah, I'm
Get
really
some
looking
awards.
forward to seeing Odd Drunk. That's it's gonna be a good
Yeah,
end of the year
Yeah,
situation.
I don't know how well that
For all
goes.
of our underage viewers, he means drunk on dashing specifically.
Yeah.
No,
Dash
no substances are being abused in this situation.
Here we go.
Oh, Bricker.
No,
Just
I don't
dancing.
abuse substances. I use them perfectly nice. I'm nice to
I
them.
treat him nice. I treat him nice.
Yeah, I treat them good.
That was close. A lot of good trade-offs.
That
there.
was super close.
Yeah, I was wrong with my prediction. There's been no points yet.
Suck it, fathead.
How's the leaderboard doing now?
Wrong.
Have any changes?
See where
Calverick and
we got
Bricker still on top?
there. Dot with 2013. Dot just somehow, I don't know. Dot just somehow always has a fantastic KD ratio. It's not always, he doesn't always get the most interactions, but he always finds a way of getting his kills and not dying. And it's probably due to things like this.
What he's
where
doing right
just-
here, staying in the back area. Yep.
Yep.
Not being too up in their face, but just
what was
close
it that
enough.
Whoopi just said? I missed the, she said something about the shocks. Wait,
Where
also,
I thought
why
that
is it
says
Whoopsie?
primary fire bullet speed on shocks was almost instant, but slightly increased rate of fire would be nice.
Your
What the hell
voice
did you
was,
just say?
was given out there. Can you repeat that?
Primary fire bullet speed on shocks is almost instant, but a rate of fire increase would be nice.
Yeah, the rate of fire is what I feel.
Was it Whoopsie who said that?
It was Worthen.
No, it's
Oh, it was, okay.
oh,
I thought I
you saw
I
the
thought I
W.
saw- yeah, I thought I saw Whoopsie, and then I said that, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense.
She's in game right now.
It's a game.
Is she pulling
Alright,
a Bart?
so blue, Supernova's
Well,
holding A's point, or accuracy.
Yeah.
Look at this Bricker.
Bricker
The
with
hell?
that sniper.
I've never seen this man pick up a sniper in his life. He's probably just like,
He did it.
I'm gonna grab
Shot.
a sniper.
Dang, how did he survive that?
I don't know. Now he's got double snipers. Woo! Is he gonna do it? Nope.
Nope.
He's not. And that might be why he doesn't grab snipers that often.
But his survival rate right there was pretty insane though. He dashed around.
Yeah. I don't really know how much
Okay.
of that was due to having a sniper. I think it had more to do with him being a very powerful boy.
And having a full set of dashes, yeah.
Exactly.
Oh,
He just
down
hiding.
to past the halfway point here.
Ooh,
Still no
Crash
points on the
taking
board.
E-Kid out while he's hiding.
Now this is the point in the match where everyone has been playing so long that they start to forget that they need to communicate their positions and they're setting up and waiting to push together, and they start.
Supernova's. Sorry, yeah, I
having
agree.
holes.
Supernova's doing a great job though, contesting their point with them.
Contesting the point, yes, but getting in there together and winning and getting that point, I don't feel like they're pushing as well as they seemingly were at the start. Waiting at B.
Yeah, I mean,
is the
you
most
start
important aspect of
losing
Corey.
some of that momentum. You know,
Yep.
it's like it's a long game, and so if you hit the point hard that many times and you don't get anything out of it, you start kind of running out of the energy.
Yep. Here we go though. They gotta hold down together now.
Oh, because they got C. Yep. Wow. Oh, they got a count down here, but 2 are up.
There it is.
Oh, the counter.
Oh,
counter again. Calvert countered at C.
Bricker with nerd.
Calvert countered at C again.
Damn,
also not seeing any flank hiding. A lot of times we'll see a lot of shotgun flank coming into the opponent's base, and then they'll hide in those corners and wait until they see that the B button is theirs and hear from their teammates that they're coming, and then they'll push in from underneath the shotgun flank.
So right now, I think Supernova needs to be having a discussion about how they're getting behind, because that's been probably 3 different countdowns that should have gone to Supernova that didn't, purely because someone had slipped behind them and was in their base. So they need to figure out what that path is, how are they sneaking through, and how to counter that.
I think most importantly, they need to decide who's going which way and stick to it, because I just saw Dot just in this follow right here. He switched his route 3 times. He acted like he was gonna go tunnel, kind of just checked it to see if anyone was there, but then went up, and then came back to tunnel again, and then went back up to B and decided to go that way.
Alfred,
so
good work there.
If you've got people that are, at least one that's consistently going B and one that's consistently going cave, then you can have those call-outs like, hey, there's people in cave.
Counter at B. Alright, so we're still quite a ways off, no guarantees, but we got 11 minutes left. Who do you think wins a sudden death?
Ooh. Well, bring up that board again. Let me see the killers, because I think with that board,
I mean,
I'd give it
really close. It's
very close. They look almost the
very
same.
close. It's almost identical.
But I would give it to ACME actually in terms of sudden death, because Ricker with his jumping around, Crash Jones gonna go in their face, Whoopsie's gonna go in their face, and then the Calvrick, I'm going to give that to ACME, I think. I think maybe some Supernovas might not even know what goes on. There's a good chance that they pull a fathead and they don't even know what the hell they're supposed to do.
No one's that dumb.
True.
Man, that's one of those clips that we need to just have locked and loaded anytime that Corey goes to sudden death. So we could just, crash with 2 beautiful headshots there. It would be great if we could just lock and load, so anytime a match is about to go to sudden death on Quarry, we can just say, like,
show what goes wrong.
Let's review sudden death strategies, and then we can play that.
Yeah, that'd be good. I'd be for it. Oh shit. That corner right there, entering into the cave, is always scary, because they could have, just like happened there, they could have just got that dash boost and they're on you in a second and you'd have no idea. Not ready for it.
Red takes A.
Oh.
Man, I've got to say, it's interesting to see. Keep mentioning there seems to be a little bit of indecision sometimes from Supernova about where they're gonna go.
Yep. I think a cool mutator would maybe be bodies don't disappear. So that, like,
so it just starts racking up.
There's just robot bodies laying everywhere.
Man. Well, and if it would be really interesting if the bodies acted as like a blockade, so you could form like a pile of bodies and then hide behind it.
Yeah, I still think a really cool weapon addition at some point in time would be an EMP weapon, where if you straight up shot someone with it, that it would, just completely shut them down and make them like not able to move. But if you hit them with the area effect, it would like nullify the use of their dash juice for say 2 seconds and make them an easier target. I think it'd be something really cool to have around points to where you see your enemies all jumping to try to get the button, and you could hit them with it. They get the cancel, they stop, they stop the countdown, but then they're all stuck there, and I don't know, I think it could be interesting. Or even an oil gun. You shoot an oil ball and it hits the ground, and if someone dashes onto it, they like end up sliding across it.
Yeah, so like, there's been a lot of different things that have been discussed. One of them being like sort of like a proximity mine situation. I was just thinking about this the other day. I think it'd be really interesting because I get it that we don't want this game to turn into every other game. But what could be interesting would be for there to be some sort of proximity mine. But the way that it works is, if you sprint or walk through it, you're fine. It's only if you dash through it. And so there's like specific areas you have to be careful of. Place it in a spot that people like dashing through, and it'll catch people off guard.
I think also, I think I put this in the Discord a long time ago, but a rail stopper. Like they do to skateboarders, where they put those big metal balls in the middle of rails. So like just that you could put it down on the rail and it would just cancel someone, or drastically slow them down or something, maybe, I don't know. Or a rail mine, that would be sweet too. Set the mine on the rail, but it'd be like very obvious that it was there, like a red LED on the top of it, so you would have to waste a dash to jump over it while you were on the rail.
This Michael's playing with a good setup there, just waiting patiently.
Ooh.
Red takes A.
There you go, slide.
I think you're right. There's a very good chance that this goes to sudden death, I think.
It'll be real interesting. I have no idea how it'll turn out.
Especially
like, I really don't.
90% of these people have been in since the start of this match too, so they're definitely getting tired.
Well, and I will say this, I think that you're going to see...
This could be it.
Nope.
Oh, shit. Yep, this could be it. Hold that button. Hold the button. Oh. Ooh.
We got Ricker and Whoopsie are back up again. Oh.
Oh, that was close.
Oh.
Wow.
They aren't holding the button.
Oh,
They aren't holding the button. They would have had that. Seriously, if one of them would have dedicated to holding the button, they would have had that point right there.
So here's what I think this a sudden death is going to turn into. You're going to see Calvaric and Bricker on ACME's side get hard to the button. And then on the other side, you're going to see Voidway and Yeetkin move very, very fast to the button. So I think the variable is going to be the rest of the team. Is someone like Dot willing to just charge in on the button? Do they know the path to take without having a dash? Like, are they going to be able to get there in time to make a difference? So, and I think that's kind of the question for the other three, because I don't know what Whoopsie or what Crash Zone would necessarily do if they know, like, if they're not going to get the dash, are they going to know how to get there quickly enough to make an impact on the beat?
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. It all comes down to which team actually went over it. Really, honestly. It all comes down to if they know what the fastest route to get there is. Yep. Yeah, because when that happened that day, 3 people on that team had no idea what the fastest way to get there was without getting the dash boost, and there's just no talk about the plan in general. And until 10 seconds prior, we're like, wait. Does anybody know what they're doing here? Like, no.
Imagine right now that both teams are having that conversation, at least.
I hope that they are.
Asking, are you grabbing the dash here? Who's grabbing this? All right, you know, like there's a lot of different details that can go into it.
Oh.
Countdown. But everyone's up. Everyone's up.
Oh my god. Jet. But this has been consistently Supernova countdowns, though. I don't know if we've seen a countdown from ACME yet.
We've seen a couple of them, but they've been definitely few and far between in comparison.
But
and you
that
kind of
doesn't matter
right now,
sudden
ACME's
death.
playing for sudden death. Like, it kind of has that feel. They're sitting a lot further back.
Ooh, if a shock or a rocket right there would have been devastating.
That would have ended things, yeah. Ariolo with a good pick. Yeah, it looks like Bricker and possibly Calvaric are occasionally moving out, but for the most part, Acme is sort of just playing back.
Blue takes B.
250. All right.
Orklom, if you're listening, we need an auto switch to the team, the point that's being countered. Oh,
that's
there
one
it
thing that
is.
we
What's
didn't
he?
talk about.
Wow! They finally got it. Whoopsie standing there
2
like,
minutes
no.
left, too. Oh, jeez.
Man, that was crazy. I was really
Yeah,
hoping
that
we were going to
stings.
get a sudden death.
Red takes A.
Well, hey, it could still happen, but I'd say the cards aren't in their favor at this point with that. That's pretty demoralizing at the 2-minute mark to have that happen.
Totally fair. Whoop. Whoop. We got, oh, they had a 4v1 there for a second if they would have been able to push. There's a countdown. Oh, we got it. Oh, that's in the countdown. Oh, they're all dead! They're all dead!
Shit! Oh my god! No way, yo. Good shit. Good shit. Caught them
And
off
we're gonna-
guard.
Exposed.
Dude, that was wonderful.
Where was that the whole game? Acme, well done.
They really fucking got
They just
serious
woke
there.
up
And,
decided to win a
yep.
point.
dude,
Uh,
if
I
another
was
one
just
happens, I'm gonna
like
just...
the lives on the other side, and I just saw all of Supernova's
Yep.
drop.
Look at
That's
they're worried now. They're hanging out in their base. You kids like, I ain't leaving. I'm gonna stay here.
Well, when you get backed like that out of nowhere, that was incredible. That was really cool.
They're holding B. They're waiting for the push. Ooh.
Not with a good kill there. All right, they're pushing
Ooh,
through there. They got two moving.
Nope.
All right, Style.
Oh.
We may need to move to that B point. Get ready for this in another
With the
15
cam,
seconds.
yep. Now they just go to one of those angles, one of the corner angles, and stay low.
Yeah, we need to be able to see them leak in
like
from
right,
both sides.
right down, right there, lower.
Yeah, that's great. A little bit further in,
Yep, forward and lower, and you're good. Okay.
and then let's put that to the primary perspective as soon as this ends here. 7 seconds. Here we go. Here we go.
All right. Maybe just put that one right above it, and up in the air. Yep, straight down.
There we go.
Perfect.
All right,
Oh.
Supernova's there first. They've got the countdown.
Oh man! Oh man!
Oh! Oh snap! It's 3v1. It's 3v1.
Yeah! Acme took it. I was fucking. Oh shit!
Ooh.
Oh damn!
Look at that carnage.
Acme took it.
No way!
Oh, they laid out perfectly all together right there too. Oh, wonderful! Good fucking work, Acme.
Wow!
Way to bring it back. That was.
Oh my goodness!
I mean, I'm upset that you're taking more of my time commentating, but I'm absolutely just ecstatic for your performance.
That
Nova
was
scores a point,
fantastic.
2.5
That's the best pouring
minutes.
match I've ever seen.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was.
amazing.
Yeah,
My goodness!
unreal.
Yeah, that
Good
was
scores
tremendous.
across the whole fucking board
That
too.
woke me up. That one woke me up right there. 57 and 37 for Dot there. That's impressive. Well done, man. I'm still stunned. I that was crazy.
That was completely unexpected. I bet Maverick's sitting behind Whoopsie going, "Come on, babe, fucking good." Fucking. Or maybe she's like,
Yeah,
"You
that-
leave.
that
I don't
was
want you
awesome.
here."
I'm blown away by that response when the other team, like, it's been just back and forth the entire game with Supernova having that edge, and they break through with 2.5 minutes left. And like you said, Fahed, like that point is so demoralizing, but they just decided to just smack
fuck this, we're
right
not
there.
done. Yeah, push it.
Yeah.
Yep, and I think Supernova kind of dropped their guard a little bit because of that point. They started feeling like, hey, we've been pushing this, we've had the upper hand this whole time. We can just be happy that we just won this.
Not feel confident in their position, but
yep.
man, actually decided they were not going home swept out of the building.
Yeah, that first point lit a fire under ACME.
Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna get to see how Power YOLO's decision with SMGs plays out on this capture point, because his SMGs weren't.
Yeah, the SMG work on payload was fantastic. I think that it is a genuine question of whether or not, like we talk about whether or not the loadouts for specific players get in the way of objective on control point.
I have to say, this is just another great matchup from Season 2 here.
Yeah. And I think that we're going to keep on that happen as the MMR gets more data to be able to connect the right teams against each other. I think we're just going to see more and more of that.
Yeah.
At least I hope. We'll see.
I mean, I feel like Season 2 cast so far, like every single one has just been thrilling.
Yeah. We've had so many games that have gone to control point. Like, I would say probably 70% of the matches that we've had so far have gone to a tiebreaker.
Yep.
So what do we want the setup to be here? Do we want to do, like, I was thinking we could do the side by side with one side dedicated to the center point. Gives us like a little bit of a closer view.
Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, just
let's try it.
One side, yeah, committed to that. I think that's a good look, as opposed to just having the small screen. All right, let's see what these teams cooked up. For me, I am my primary focus is how many bodies are they going to commit around the button. The kills almost don't matter, and oftentimes they can be very misleading. So I want to see what they do.
Look at this going here, man. They're fast. Trying to think what's the best angle here. You guys let me know.
I would go a little bit higher and a little bit wider. I think that we want to see the action around the button a bit more, like surrounding it further.
Stuck on something. I was stuck on the rail.
We've all been there. Yeah, that's good. That shows a little bit more of what's going on here. So a solid hold here by Supernova, and it looks like Pariola's got one SMG so far. Good kills there.
Pariolo, there's like so many people to shoot at.
We've all been there too. You can't decide on a target because there's just too many of them. So we're seeing an early lead by Supernova here. And Whoopsie is going to play this role. She is going to hit that button as many times as she can. Don't care too much about the KD at all. She just wants to get there.
We're seeing ACME starting to catch up here. 10 points out.
Yep. Good
Calbrick's
hold
stealing
here.
Their dash.
Elbrick, nice,
Ooh,
and that's a huge piece right there. Another pick. Well done. Wow,
They're about to tie this.
Look at that. Look at that.
Supernova was able to take it back.
There we go. Yeah, it's shifted back and forth, but now this is once again a very tight game. this is anyone's game right now. This is
Oh, great!
way
That's
too.
like power there that he dashed in with.
Yeah. And you see Whoopsie just taking that direct path every single
Yeah.
time. Oh,
I mean, they're killing each other so fast it's hard to stay on one person.
Calvaric with the rockets, which is a great. I mean, it's just difficult to get, but it is a
Yeah,
great
you have to
loadout.
Go to both sides of the map if you want them quickly.
Yeah. Ooh. Little lag there.
So I don't have your stream on my phone anymore. And that's fine though. Just keep it going.
All right, so it's Acme's taking the lead here by about 10. Good work by them. Still counted up here. Fourth, Michael grabbing that button back for them. And this is still tight. It was almost 20 and now it's gone back down. Super
Michael
catching
on a
back.
great run right now.
This is really gonna. Whew. This might. I mean, if this continues how it is, it's gonna be a really tense finish.
I don't have
We,
confidence to call either of them being the winner, but I just realized I've got extremely horrible time management skills and also planning skills. And I was supposed to be somewhere 2 minutes ago, and it's a 15-minute drive, and I just got a message from the person saying, "You coming?" So I gotta go. Bye. You guys have a great rest of your day.
Take that alternate road because you're stuck in traffic due to that one accident. Good
Yeah,
luck.
yeah. Actually, I'm on the way right now. I'm at the stoplight. I just got stuck at a train. See ya.
Freaking trains, man.
All right. Have a good day, guys. Good game to
You too.
Acme and Supernova. That was amazing core match. Adios.
Adios, Fad. Supernova trying their darndest here to get caught up here, but I feel like Acme
It's
finally
really
getting
tight. Yeah,
comfortable
Acme's
here.
hitting a rhythm. We Other actually scrimmaged with Acme last night, and I think the just practicing control point for them, I think was helpful to see, like, the aggression that's necessary to win
Right.
this map.
And I
because
have
really
to say, to all the teams out there that may not be actively scrimmaging, scrimmages are the best because you get the high level of competitive play, but the ability to try out new things when it doesn't matter as
Yep.
much.
Yep, exactly. And let me just say that I am totally killing it with my new double shield meta on control point.
Oh, jeez. You know, I actually watched that scrimmage last night, and I did tell Archer, I was like, control point, it's about that, obviously the control point, but, when we were playing last, CT just yells, get the button, just over and over again. And if you don't have an advanced strategy, that should be your default.
Yep. And a couple things I'll say. First of all, Supernova made that a 1-point game there for a second, so props to them. They brought that all the way back.
Oh yeah.
Second of all, that's exactly what Lat does on control point. He's just yelling at everyone.
Yeah, actually, that should be a default strategy. Everyone needs one person to just yell, get the button.
Yeah.
Oh, and someone just stole that dash from Speed. Now,
Such a bummer. of a
Supernova,
situation there, too.
they're doing their best. They're taking about 10 points away. So this is still anybody's game. We have about over 100 points each before the finish of this.
Yep. Wow.
I know I keep following Speed, but he's the only one when I get to him that's alive.
I mean, that's kind of how it happens. You just die so much, and it doesn't matter. Ultimately,
Yeah,
like,
that is true.
you have to go in and be willing to die to get the button, and that's really all that matters. Like, is staying alive good? Yes, but staying alive is really not the most important thing that's happening.
I don't know why this happens. When my music stops. There we go.
Ooh. Good hold
Matrix
here by
doing a
Acme.
great job here.
Yeah. And I do think that Supernova needs to go in with a little bit more force together like they just did. But instead of just hitting the button immediately, they need to kind of dedicate some people to clearing out that back wall because ACME is really just posting players up there consistently.
So I'm starting to see an
problem.
interesting strategy here for Supernova. Dot was the main one hitting the button and then jumping back out while you had someone under the scoreboard just covering.
Yep.
That was very interesting. Boy, do I taking out Matrix there.
We're still just 15 points, some odd points.
Yeah, 15
separation.
point spread. Oh, 10 point spread.
10 spread. Less than that. Ooh.
Supernova
Just keeps
now
going
starting
back
to
and
focus
forth.
more on the button here as it gets closer.
Yep.
About a
And you'll
20
probably
point
see
spread almost here.
That's why you need, you know, a healthy padding because it seems like every single game, unless it's just a wildly mismatched game and one team just has a better situation, like as we hit this period right here, you see a rally by the team that's down because it's sheer desperation, but it has an impact. It gets the job done.
Still something to be said. I mean, they
now.
played a very short payload but a long quarry.
Look at this. Yeah, they had good control of that button. Here we go.
Find anybody here? Is anybody alive?
The answer is no style.
Ooh, he takes out Dot.
Huge right there. Oh,
And we're now
trying
seeing
to get
about
them.
a 30-point lead
Now
here.
they're starting to stack it up again. Oh, they're only 20 points away here too.
Yeah, this is coming down to it.
Oh man, and this is
Calvert
so
just
wild
killing it
because
with the
let's
shotgun
think
pistol.
about let's just think about what's happened in this game. Supernova was bluntly entirely
we go.
dominant on payload. Wow. Wow. Okay, but think about this real quickly. So first of all, congratulations to ACME. Fantastic win. Supernova, well
Fantastic
played.
win there.
But think about this. Payload was completely dominated by Supernova. Completely dominated. They held them before check. They made it there with almost 3 minutes left. Something like that. Then we went into the quarry. And what happened in the quarry? Supernova was consistently the one getting countdowns throughout the entire game. They finally get that point with just a couple of minutes to go. And ACME just, out of nowhere, ties it back up, wins that sudden death, and then they take control point. And so I feel like for Supernova, they have to feel a little bit robbed, to be honest, because I think they look at this match and they think we dominated for 95% of this match, and we didn't win.
Howie, stop it.
Yeah. That was impressive.
Hey,
Sorry, you're cutting out again in style. He's like, let's go. Alright, so let me just go ahead and double check here real quickly. We've got at 7:30, we've got the D versus Arc match. I just want to confirm. Okay, very nice. Wants to participate. Yeah, so 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific. That's going to be a great game. That was supposed to happen last cycle, but it didn't, so now it's happening. Yeah, that'll be it. Yeah, it's a big part of the process is just running around trying to find someone. By the way, I just have to really quickly remind everyone how very wrong Fathead was about the results of this game. I think it's important that we emphasize that. Man, I just cannot get over that quarry result. That was crazy. It was one of the that was definitely one of the most exciting finishes we've had to a match, I think, in general. Yeah. I like how it still shows the final scores from Control Point up there at the top. It's interesting. I didn't realize it did that. Yeah. Calvert just trying to get off the edge of that water feature. Yeah, you're exhausted. Yeah. Yeah, usually the team that lost has a little bit more juice in the tank to get some kills. I think after you won, it's just relief. Keep the good times rolling. Yeah, when that guy gets going, man. Yeah, just feeling it, just run with it. And that is true. Whoopsie, your next match is scheduled for right now. You need to get back in. We went ahead and just scheduled it for you. Put the headset back on. Woo! Yeah. Honor. Yeah. Can we get a dash league from you? Can we get a dash league from you? He says, Ray says he's only hearing one side. Did you mute yourself in the... Oh my god. Style muted himself.
Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we
How
should probably
long
do
is
that
that-
again.
How long has that been happening?
I don't know, man. The dog barked, I think, since then. You've been talking to nobody. Alright, let's go.
Oh my
let's go.
god.
Welcome to
Fantastic.
Dashley.
Was that before or after Control Point ended?
No. That was during, deathmatch here.
Okay, alright. Just double check it.
Yeah, I'm a huge doofus. I agree. Thanks, Whoopsie.
As opposed to Doofus, who's just a regular sized doofus.
Right. And also doesn't mind being called doofus.
Yeah. Exactly. Man, I feel like I need to go find out how the other games went. I'm excited to how they went because
Ooh, there was. And
if they were on any level, if they were
had some good
at all at the
commentary,
same
too
level,
while I was reading.
I mean, it was fine.
It was fine.
It was nothing to write home about.
None of my keys are working. That's why I can't. There we go. Did I get that? No. What the heck is going on here?
Peace.
I got muted again. I'll have to say thank you everyone for coming out and watching our great game of Dash League Season 2 matchups.
Peace
All
out,
right.